Hi, so I'm here to talk about my app, BigBox Profile. Let's install it. Okay, done. So by default, it ships with a default profile. The only option that is set is monitor priority to main. Um, that means that once my app is installed, BigBox by default will always launch on your main monitor. And that's a big deal for me since BigBox has a bad habit from jumping to screen, at least on my PC. And since all my emulator are configured to show up on my main screen, it makes sense to apply the same to BigBox. But if you really need to, you can change the monitor here if you want. But I like keeping this to main. Um, so on the screen you can see my TV monitor is here, and here, and my PC monitor is here. My PC is set as main screen. So let's create a new profile, a TV profile, to launch BigBox on my TV. So I switch to TV. I will keep monitor priority to main, but I will register a new monitor disposition layout. So I temporarily set my TV as main monitor here. Okay, and create a new disposition, TV as main. Select, save. How do you restore back? Okay. And I want to change the primary sound card to use my TV sound. So that's done. If I launch BigBox with a profile TV, it should work. As you can see, it auto switch the TV as main monitor and launch BigBox on it.
Mario! Hello!
And once BigBox is closed, it will restore the original setting. So my PC monitor is back as main. Now let's talk about this part. The goal of this option is to hijack the command lines sent to emulators and change them on the fly. Like for example, let's say on your profile TV you want to use a specific retrohash configuration for a specific core, you can do that here. By the way, it will not mess with your launchbox configuration file. It does not use launchbox configuration file. That's why I don't show up a list of emulator here. You have to register each executable my app is gonna deal with, and when the app is detected and launched from either launchbox or BigBox, it will apply the change on the command line according to the profile. So for example, let's register retroarch. Yes, and edit. So here you have the executable name. It's not case sensitive. The BigBox profile. You have a list of action, a command line example, but you can change it. So probably look something like that. And you can do action here. So let's make a simple action like that make no sense, but let's say that on my TV I don't want RetroArch as full screen, so I want to remove the F option. I will do is replace. I will search F and replace with nothing. There is other option here. You can use regex and option similar like Notepad++ if you used to. And I want it is to only apply for SNES 9X retrocolor. So I can use that, and as you see, it removes the F. So let's take a look at the option. You have prefixed to add something before, suffix, kind of the same thing, but after, replace, we already see it. Change elixir, you can change, like let's say you have another directory called awefull2 with another version of awefull. I will go back one folder. So it will keep the path of the executable you launch, but it will replace the executable name with what you set here. Okay, this one is special. I use it for my PS2 game, but you can find other use if you want. So in PS2, games are launched with eboot bin, and I register my eboot in a txt file. So if my command line contains text, and in the txt file I have the path of the game. So let's see. If I use that, my game.txt, yeah. As you can see, it detects that the file exists, it contains .txt, and it keeps the original path here and add the content of the file. Another special option is here. It's also related to path. So let's say I want to replace dtest, and I make a priority path to the test/new. Oh, why? Okay. So I have the path existing here. So it detects that the file exists in dtest/new, and since it's a high priority path, it replaces the path. The low priority path will be replaced only if the original file does not exist. And the goal here is with high priority paths, let's say you have all your RAM set in a slow mechanical HDD drive, and you have a very fast SSD as your main drive. You can move some of your games on your C file and set up as high priority path, and if it finds your game, it will use it on your SSD instead of your original drive. Here, if you, let's say you delete some of your game from your hard drive, but you have a copy of them somewhere in your NAS or over network, you can set the NAS drive as low priority path, and if your game are not in the test, it will replace the paths with your NAS drive. Okay, so that's all. Bye.